Jam and perform on stage with members of Cheap Trick in a special performance of the Beatles Sgt. Pepper Live. You'll play with Tom Petersson, Rick Nielsen, Robin Zander, and Daxx Nielsen. Plus, celebrate the music of the Beatles when you jam with special guests Alan White of Yes, as well as the Plastic Ono Band, and Denny Seiwell of Wings. It's the ultimate experience a true Beatles fan can't afford to miss. And it's only at the world-famous Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp this fall, November 14th through the 17th in Hollywood, California. This once-in-a-lifetime camp is for beginners and experts, vocalists, guitarist, drummer, bass, and keyboard players with all playing levels respected and welcome. You'll perform the Beatles' greatest hits with the biggest names in rock and roll, face-to-face, up close and in person, regardless of your skill level. Get help and expert advice every step of the way from our rockstar counselors, featuring Vinnie Appice of Black Sabbath, Laurence Juber of Wings, Teddy Andreadis of Guns N' Roses, and many more. Attend master classes to fine-tune your musical abilities. Join Rockstar Q&A sessions to learn more about the music industry and hear stories from the people who actually lived them. Upgrade your rock camp experience and record in a Hollywood studio with Eddie Kramer, producer for Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, Rolling Stones, and more. Then hit the stage and perform 2 live shows. Saturday night at the Lucky Strike, it's you and your band playing the Beatles' greatest hits with rock stars. Then Sunday night at the famous Whiskey A Go Go on the Sunset Strip, you'll share the stage with members of Cheap Trick for a special performance of Sgt. Pepper Live. Bring your family and friends because it's going to be a show that no one will ever forget. Don't miss this Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp for the ultimate Beatles fan. Perform Sgt. Pepper Live side by side with the members of Cheap Trick, featuring Tom Petersson, Rick Nielsen, Robin Zander, and Daxx Nielsen. Plus jam with special guests Alan White of Yes, as well as the Plastic Ono Band, and Denny Seiwell of Wings. All ages, instruments, and playing levels are welcome in a non-competitive environment. But don't wait. Space is limited to be a part of this once-in-a-lifetime event. Call 888-762-BAND to customize your rock and roll fantasy experience. Or go to rockcamp.com to check out all available packages. Make plans now to be a part of the Beatles jam session of a lifetime.